Basically what's happened is I've become a hoarder. Ooh, let me change my battery. Is that 3%? That's better. We're at 95% now. Perfect for the many time lapses that will be coming up today. So today I'm gonna be tidying this mess. Oh, that might be a good thumbnail. I don't know. I see the LA YouTubers doing it. I'm like, oh, jump on that. As you can see from the title, we're going to be tidying up my dressing table today. I have been putting this off because I thought, content, let me film it, get a YouTube video out of it. But I think today is the day. Basically what's happened is I've become a hoarder in this area. I mean, in a lot of areas, but specifically this area. It needs a massive declutter. I also want to figure out a better storage solution because, as you can see, there's not much of the table left in use. So I want to try and de-size, de-scale and reorganise. I've got some ideas of what I want to do in terms of storage. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along and do this together. Okay, so we're going to get started, starting with decluttering. So I'm going to take everything off the table and put it on my floor here in my living room. And then I'm going to clean. And that's going to make me really happy. And then we're going to slowly but surely start putting things back on with the new system that I'm going to come up with, and with less things, less items. The things that I don't want to keep anymore are used, expired. I'm going to throw them away, going to purge, and it's going to be great. So let's go. I have cleared the whole of the dressing table area. Everything is on the floor. In fact, I'm going to get a shot of that because it's pretty intense. But I just wanted to quickly show you what I had in mind for my new storage solution here. So I found this, I believe they're called Lazy Susans, very American term. I don't know if it was common here in the UK, but I found it. One of my neighbours was giving away loads of stuff, and they'd left it outside their house along with a load of other bits, and this was one of the things, and I just thought it'd come in handy one day. I love a bit of entertaining, so it's great for like if you have a cheese board or condiments or something in the middle of the table when you're entertaining guests at a dining table. However, for this circumstance, I'm thinking that it'd be a great way of storing like my makeup brushes in pots, or the different stages of my makeup routine, and then as I need them, because I sit at the end of the table, instead of reaching across the massive table to get something over here or over here, I can kind of just have it all on this Lazy Susan and then spin it as and when I need it. So I'm thinking to try that out. It's just an idea at the moment. It might not work, but I thought I'd try it for now. And then I have this tray here from IKEA. But I thought this could be a good place to put bottles, like hair care or something like that, all in one place, so it looks cute and makes a good sound. And then I also have, I think, one of these and then a couple of other types of storage bin situation. And I thought this might be good for my eyeshadow palettes, because at the moment I've got them in like a materially flimsy grey. I'll show you. They're in this at the minute, and it's this flimsy grey material thing, which is great. It's like very trendy and cool. Oh my god. However, it is not practical because the palettes slide completely out of it and burst. The sides of it aren't high enough to hold them. So I thought this might be a good size, a good compromise for my palette. And then in terms of anything that's got like a brush or a stick, so like pencils, eyeliners, all my makeup brushes, I've got them in different types of jars, so I'll talk through those when we get to it. But yeah, so what I do is I wash out lots of my pasta, pesto, any kind of things that come in jars. I wash them out and then reuse them. I also reuse candle holders, so any like pretty candle that comes in a nice ceramic container or glass container, I'll usually let the candle burn out and then wash and reuse that. So yeah, I'm going to be using all things that I already have in my house. I'm not buying anything for this video. And then I also have like little trinket dishes for like things like hair bands, pencil sharpeners, hair clips, those kind of go in like little trinket dishes. Anyway, you'll see when we get to it. So I'm going to start off with my Lazy Susan. I'm going to think about what I want to put on this and start loading it up. Okay, I am back. So I organised a little bit further. I did the Lazy Susan, I did the hair tray. This is all just hair products that I use regularly. I did my makeup palettes. Moving on to the main event, this is where I am going to be organising my actual products and kind of testing things. I've got probably about 4 mascaras here that are dry and crusty. I've got lip colours here that I do not wear because they don't suit me, but I've kept them anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go through this. I probably won't talk too much through it, but if there's anything in particular. The things that I haven't even used before, but I know that they're over like 3 years old. So I'm just going to try and like test everything and give everything a bit of a chance and see what happens. Be separating some of the products that are quite new or new-ish and I'm not ready to open yet. Next I'm going to go through this bin of things right here and also this one here, and I'm just going to take out the products that I don't think I'm going to use again, I didn't like or don't suit me or are too old. Starting with this pack of eye makeup remover pads from Primark that I think I got like 4 years ago and I just never used. I think I put them in my handbag at one point, but I just never used it. So I wanted to quickly check in because I think I'm getting somewhere. It still feels like there's a lot of stuff, but I have purged like a fair bit. A fair bit? Yeah, I think so. So I've got this gap just here and I'm not sure if I have anything that would fit in there. So we've got this little one here, or this, which would match the one behind, or this larger one. I think for now, let's go with this one because it's coherent, and we can maybe try putting these pins in here. I don't think I have anything else that would really fit. And then I've used this tray that did have these clips to hold my more like fancy clips, and those all fit in there quite nicely. So I think I'm getting there with all the kind of makeup and skincare and body stuff. I think I have done quite a bit. It's looking good, and I'm really enjoying this Lazy Susan moment situation that I have going on here. I think it's really clever, and I think it's going to be perfect. Now I'm going to move on to jewellery, because I do store my like day-to-day main jewellery pieces on this table as well. It is a case of like there's a lot of stuff here that I don't wear, so I'm going to go through it. I won't throw everything away, but I will start to try and put things into storage that I want to keep but don't wear on a daily basis. Okay, so I think I'm done. This has been a roller coaster of emotions, but most of all I am exhausted. I don't know why that's taken it out of me, but here is the transformation. So moving from the right to left, also this is a really nice painting that I've got that keeps falling off the wall because I can't drill into the wall. I've got to hang up with sticky hooks and they're never strong enough. Okay, so we have my mirror here, so this is where I'll sit. I've got the natural light coming in through this window here, so that makes it good for my face. I have this little thing here so that I can spill the powders and spill things and not get it on the white. This is just like a little coaster for when I have a coffee in the morning or a tea, and at the moment it's got some like tarnished jewellery that I need to shine up because they're all real metals but they've just tarnished a bit, so I need to do that. And then here we have the Lazy Susan, and you've seen how I organised it. So obviously I start off with my skincare, and I've got some hair clips, got some more skincare and some highlighter and stuff like that, and then you can move it around and do brushes, so it means I don't have to keep reaching over when I'm sat down. And then here we have the lipsticks. Now I don't wear lipstick that often, but I like it displayed here so I can see exactly what colours I've got and all that. And then here I've got a couple of larger makeup palettes down here that I use to prop this up because I don't use them that often, so I don't want them in the way. So I've hidden them under there. And then these are all just powder palettes, so we've got like things like little bronzers. I've also got an eyebrow gel here, my baby wipes, some powders. All my eyeshadow palettes are here now as well, and I think they fit so much better in here. And then moving on to this gold tray from IKEA, and this is just all my hair care. Now my hair is completely curly and afro textured, so it requires a lot of attention. It's very needy, so I have a lot of products. My favourites are the Lush products. I can link up here on the screen where I've talked about my favourite Lush products, and I've also got loads of curly hair videos, so I can link those up there. And then I have this nice decorative like reed thing that I thought might look nice there. If it gets annoying, I'll just move it somewhere else. But for now, so this is the corner. There's a mirror there, that's been there the whole time. This is full of hair bands. And then here I've got my body sprays. These are the ones I reach for the most often. And I've got some hand creams because my hands always get dry before I leave the house. And I've got a deodorant here as well in case I forget to put some on before I come and get ready. Here is my jewellery stand from H&M, and I've got all my necklaces lined up here now really neatly, and a couple of earrings there and some other pieces that I wear frequently. This is my like fancy clip tray, so I've got like all my like pearl clips and kind of nicer clips. This is the jewellery I wear the most often, and so I put it right next to where I'll be. So this is the watch I wear every day, and those are some hoops that I wear very often. And along with these I wear less often but still think I'll reach for frequently-ish. Here I've got some makeup products that I don't use as frequently as these ones. This is like my main stuff, but then this stuff I don't use that often, but it's also got some stuff that's been half used and I need to finish, so it's there just to remind me to get it finished and not waste it. And there's some lip products that I don't use that often, and this is some spare foundation I don't use as often but I still use. And then this is a record player, and I feel really rude that I'm like resting some products up here, but I feel like I need a better solution for this corner, so I need to have a think about what I can do, because at the minute it's like all stacked and like chucked in the corner. So these are all like products that are
either new or barely used. So like some of them that's like still in the wrapper. These are like completely unused palette, and they're just things to replace what's up here once it goes. And then in the corner, these are used, but these are brushes I don't use as frequently, so I've just tucked them away for now so they're out of the way. These same thing, hair products that I don't use as often, things like when I straighten my hair. And then I've just chucked on top this little tray thing of scrunchies. So I use these scrunchies, these silk scrunchies I use all the time, perfect for my curly hair, and also this headband that I really love as well. And so they're just chucked there, but I need to find a better solution in this corner. But other than that, I think it's looking pretty good. Let's try and get another angle. So I think it's looking definitely a lot tidier. I used to sit here and do my makeup so that I could watch the TV at the same time, but I think I get better lighting when I sit here, and it means like I'm in easy access of everything there. So I've kind of configured it all as if I was going to sit here. And also when I film makeup tutorials, I always sit here as well because the lighting's better. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think it's come together really well. It looks a lot better, and I still have a lot of products. I cannot deny that I still have so many products, and eventually I want to do another purge where I get rid of things that again I don't use. This is what I think I'm going to use, and then we'll kind of see how it goes, but I don't want to throw away things and then be like, oh, I wish I kept that, because you never know. So yes, that is that. I'm really pleased with how I did. I think pat on the back for me, because I am the biggest hoarder. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did get this far, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like organisational videos, and I'll do more, because Lord knows I need to organise my life. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!